Hey everyone, this is Grace. Hope you've been well. I wanted to come on here and share with you my Easter slash thank you card project. This is the last project that I'll be able to do for spring break, just because on Wednesday I have a bunch of things to do, Thursday I have a bunch of things to do, and then of course Friday I go in for surgery. So after that, I won't be able to do anything, but just kind of rest and try to recuperate. So, but I did before the I can't talk, spring break was over, create some thank you cards to those of you who spent a lot of time and certainly care making those cards for the youth group so that they can fundraise for that water well in Ethiopia. And so I asked the kids to pose afterwards. And can I just say, we must have taken like 10 photos. And this was the best one in which majority of the kids came out looking okay. It's so hard to coordinate a picture where all five look their best, right? So anyway, I printed out like 15 from Costco. And then I looked through my Spellbinders die set, and I think this was the one that was closest and fit that best. And then used that. I used the biggest size. And then it didn't quite fit completely, but I thought, oh, that's great. I can use, remember the straight banner that I was so excited about getting? I finally got to use it. And so I used that to cover the portion that didn't quite make it, which was totally fine because you can't really tell, huh? It looks as though I purposely covered that part out. So that was what I used. It's called Lacy Ovals, and this is S4 314. And then in order to find a sentiment that would fit on this banner, I must have looked through every thank you sentiment I have, and I felt like Goldilocks. Like some sentiments were too big, some sentiments were too little, and then I came across this, and this was just right. So use that. And then what I did was I used foam tape, popped that up, and then, yeah. So I think, yeah, I realized that this one was a little too low, and so I then doubled the foam tape to give it a little bit more dimension. But yeah, and then so the youth kids last Sunday ended up, and this is the card set from this Julie's Boutique I purchased from Holler. It's really cute. It opens up this way, and then the envelope is really nice too. I'll show you the envelope later, but yeah, so they wrote all messages, and we had 15 cards to write messages to, so the youth kids and I divided and conquered. So the youth kids took turns writing. I think each of them wrote 4 or 5 cards message-wise, and then they all took turns, signing their names. And then I stamped, because it's also going to be arriving for Easter, use this stamp from Momenta to stamp Happy Easter, and then I wrote a brief thank you message too. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to film this video was to let all of you know, at least those of you who donated cards and are going to be receiving these, that I hope you don't mind, but I just had the kids address it to Dear and then your first name. So I hope you don't think it's rude that they didn't title it Dear Miss or Mrs. So-and-so, but I just figured it was easier. They certainly feel a little bit closer to you by, addressing it to like Dear Angie or Dear Jeannie or Dear Betsy, instead of, Dear and then your last name. So anyway, so there's that. So, yep. And then this envelope is really cute. I washi taped. You guys know I like to washi tape my envelopes. And then stamped with my address. That's little Bentley. And then the back is really cute. Take a look. Isn't that cute? So anyway, did that. And the red I ended up using Stampin' Up's Berry Burst. And I think that's it. So the yellow I used from a Recollections cardstock, and I am good to go. Finally, right? 15 cards set to go. So I'm just going to finish writing messages and then address these and then get these out in the mail by Wednesday. And yeah, hopefully everyone receives their card and then the 3 winners their prizes by this Saturday in time for Easter. So anyway, thank you for watching, certainly. Thank you for those of you who, sent all of those beautiful cards. Thanks to you, we were able to send $500 to the Ethiopia Water Well, endeavor. And then, we earned a little bit more over, last week, last Sunday when we sold some more cards. And so we'll hold on to that because they're also building an elementary school for the children there at that village. And so, yeah, we're going to be helping in that effort as well. So that will go towards that, whatever else we, sell. So anyway, just wanted to say thank you. And, I hope that, their thanks certainly gets relayed with this card. And if nothing else, it's one of the few times that yours truly crafts, right? So anyway, thank you so much. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you later. God bless. Happy Easter. Bye.